Hi, and welcome to Life Changing Solutions Live with Angie Amico. And I do want to take a minute to thank our sponsor, Alta Wellness Center. They have so many things going on. We're expanding our services, and what we're doing right now is that we're actually inviting host workshop trainers or facilitators. And today we have Greg Lander. He is facilitating the Incinerate Your Smoking workshop.
Correct.
And he's a trainer, author, the whole nine. So thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me on the show.
So Incinerate Your Smoking. Like that really, I like the Incinerate Your Smoking, by the way. That was kind of catchy and cute.
I'm glad you like it. It seems to have caught on quite a bit. It captures the imagination and captures someone's sense of potential and hopefulness.
Right. I mean, and it's so much better than quit smoking and...
Too generic.
Yeah, it really is. So, not that you need my stamp of approval, but I really like the name. But what about, what's this training about?
Basically what this is, well, I'll first say this is not about just more information. It's not just temporary hype for the day or motivation for the day, and then people get in their cars, drive off, and they forget, and they go back into their same habits and routines. So what this really is about is eliminating and obliterating the actual habits and triggers, a little deeper level, that keep people tied to that automatic reaching for a cigarette, automatic needing nicotine to fulfill whatever is going on within them. So I take them through definite methodologies and techniques in the workshop as a group. And you never know, I might pull a volunteer up front, you never know. And we take them through a little bit deeper level stuff, and we wipe out any triggers, any things that are going on that might keep them tied to that cigarette.
Okay, and this is all in a 2-hour session?
90 minutes, or it could be 2 hours. Yeah, I don't keep my eye on the clock too much.
And so, so a smoker comes to your workshop and potentially they can walk away after an hour and a half or two.
Yes, well, what I do at first is I do have to shake people up a little bit. So I do have to wake them up a little bit with a few images, a few stats, just to get them to reality a little bit, what's might be going on with them. And then we go right into the methodologies and techniques. Most of them are visual, visualization. And if you come to the event, you just never know. You might become a non-smoker in a day.
Wow, that's amazing. And what kind of person, obviously a smoker, but what kind of person comes to your workshop?
This is designed for people who really know that they want or need to quit smoking. And it has to do with them coming down to, what is their biggest why? What is the most compelling, the most heartfelt, the most emotional based reason that compels them or propels them that they know they need to stop smoking? It could be maybe they know somebody who is ill. Maybe they themselves are ill. Just the fact also that, they realize they want to be around for the loved ones who need them. It could be anything. So those are the people mostly that come to this event. People who know that they need or want to quit nicotine and quit the habit, and knowing that they will be instilled with the tools and techniques to be able to do that.
Right on. So what I hear you saying is this is not for the person who does smoke but's not ready to quit.
Correct. The whole key is in any given individual is they have to want it. And I work with people on an array of things, anxiety, procrastination, task management, rapport and communication, fear of failure, overwhelm. But the key is I can give them the tools and the guidance, and I can walk that journey with them. But that's all I can do. They, on their part, have to want to do it.
So, husband shows up and it's like, oh, I'm here because my wife keeps nagging me to stop. That's not the kind of person. They can come to get the information, but the results are not going to be as resounding or as effective.
That depends. If I have a little bit more time with that individual, you say like a husband, And I can start asking questions. I can start talking with that person and get to, well, why do you think you don't really want to meet halfway, and engage in this and quit your smoking? I can get to some other deeper level things if I have the time with that person. So it depends. If I can do that with that person, I can probably get that person to, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's do this. I want to stop.
Okay, and so is there any follow-up? So after, this workshop, do you follow up with anybody? Is that an option?
Absolutely. There will always be my cards and materials. They'll have my phone number. They'll have email. And generally, when someone wants to work a little bit more in depth one-on-one with me, I do have openings available for this coming quarter. And I'll also give some specials for that. And also, I've been known to, included with working with me on one-on-one with the fees and everything, is I have my own recorded and produced audios that they can use throughout the week. They can put it on, and go through it throughout the week in between our calls, so they're not just left high and dry during the week. Unlimited email support. So I give a lot with, in terms of one-on-one coaching with me.
Well, great, thank you. And so how can we find you? I know that right now Alta's hosting you, and we're doing this every Friday
Correct.
from
10 to 12.
10 to 12, sorry.
Sahara Ave location, right?
Yes, it's 6655 West Sahara. How do we find you? How do we get, because this is a separate workshop. Alta is hosting it. And just so you guys know, the members do get to go for free. So if you're an Alta member, you get to go for free. But if you want to attend it, aside from what Alta has to offer, how do we find you? And
we can go to a website, resultsmasterycoaching.com.
Okay, and how much is it if they choose to go, without using the membership?
Without using the membership, it would be $49 for the event. Also, depending on, like as I meet people and everything, I can give them a code, where they can get $10 off. So it just depends. But basically, the tuition for the live event, the Incinerate Your Smoking event, is $49.
And that's every Friday.
Every Friday.
At Alta Wellness, which is 6655 West Sahara, Suite E100. And from 10 to 12. And again, can you give them your website?
Yes, resultsmasterycoaching.com.
Well, thank you again, Greg. I actually want to give a few shout outs. I see Brad and Eric and a few others. Thanks, you guys, for joining. If you have any questions for Greg, do we have another way to contact you?
Yes, it could be Greg at resultsmasterycoaching.com. That would be a great email for it.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. And stay tuned for our next segment. We have Dr. Victoria Boyd.